Hi, I'm Robert Lee. I own Coleman Liquidation. I sell mobile homes. I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to tell it just like it is. These are mobile homes, not mansions. They come in two pieces. If that's what you're looking for, that's what I got. They're used. Some of them have stains. We cover that up. She decorates them. She sells them. These guys help me move them. A bouncer in Birmingham hit me in the face with a crescent wrench 5 times. And my wife's boyfriend broke my jaw with a fence post. So if you don't buy a trailer from me, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings. So come on down to Coleman Liquidation and get yourself a home. Or don't. I don't care.
An abridged guide to flatulence. The blast furnace.
What up?
Deep breath. The rolling thunder. The horn of Jericho. The Spanish wind. The cover-up. The long goodbye. Farts are funny, but frequent gas and bloating may be possible symptoms of colon cancer, so know the warning signs at any age and share this video with your friends and family. Find out more about the symptoms at keepfartsfunny.org. Together, let's keep farts funny.
Big Dog Motorcycles, the world's largest manufacturer of custom bikes.
Welcome, everybody, to Fremont, Nebraska. Here at the Seidner Ice Center. Broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence for this first showdown of the year between the Des Moines Capitals JV squad and the Fremont Warbirds. I'll be your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. Thanks for joining us here on the Pissin. Do appreciate it. Lots of activities, lots of sporting activities going on today, but this is clearly the best one you could have tuned into. Truly. Take a live look here at the home team, the Warbirds, as they finish up their warm-ups. And then we'll start the 15-minute period game here at Seidner Ice Rink. Beautiful day here. Little cold, but perfect for hockey on this pre-Thanksgiving weekend. So there's that. Hang on, let me bring this up a little bit here. Yep, that's what's up. See let's meet the referees. Referees for today's game. We got Wayne Kerr, Sam Wad, and Bill Doe will be your expert crew officiating the action on the ice. I don't know why that camera has a butt crack on it. It's got a crack right down the middle, a vertical crack in the middle. Whatever. Ain't gonna matter. Oops, sorry, got a little trigger happy. There's another angle there of the referees. All right. Like I said, first time these teams have met this year. I believe the Capitals are toward the top of the league right now, and ironically, so are the Warbirds on JV. So they should be a pretty good and challenging showdown throwdown here from the Seidner Ice Center. I'm missing a Coach Peters on the ice. He's not here. Or if he is, I don't see him. So. Face-off won by the visiting Capitals. I wonder what they're named after. They're from Des Moines, Iowa. And that's going to be covered up by the starting goalie, who I believe is Myers. And he turns around and confirms it. Gutierrez on the ice, as well as Peters. Montiel, Klein, Sarkar. And I can't tell who the lone other defensive player is. Looks like it's going to be Patefield. Damn, that camera's still in the way. Sun gun. So's that microphone. Hang on, we'll fix that real quick. Took care of that. Wrong button. I got some work to do here. Sorry. All right, fixed it. Over a minute into this one, some pretty even play so far. Shot on net for Warbirds, gloved up by the starting goalie for the Stars. A minute, 15 seconds in. It's a good time to remind you, this is just the first game of the day. There's another one coming up at not 7, 4 o'clock. It's a two-ply TP game. That's a big one. You're going to want to get here early for the two-ply TP game. Will you take it home? No, it's not that. They actually, what they do is they put two-ply toilet paper in the bathrooms. It's kind of a big deal. Why is there two people streaming for Des Moines? That's weird. Let their clock catch up with pissing clock. There's a Fremont handshake right in front of us. Activity now in front of the Des Moines bench. Schlagenhoff puts one to the right of the net. Maybe that's Midland. I don't think so, though. I know the other dude's from. He's a photographer, but he's got a computer. I have no freaking idea who these clowns are. I do know the Warbirds is starting to handle it pretty well in the forward zone. Bumped in by McCoy. Kept in, I should say. Schlegenhoff throws it to the other side where lines were changing, so that will be cleared out by the visiting team. I don't know what's going on across from us there. It says reserved for PSN. They're definitely not PSN, so they can bug off. I just really need to take that sign down. Shot. Ooh, good cover by Myers. Stops the clock at 12:22. Yeah, why is there two different people? What's going on here? Cray. Face off in the D zone for Warbirds. Coming back the other way. Centering pass made. Shot to the right. Goal! Warbirds hockey goal. And that is going to be a Gutierrez goal. Brought to you by Dirty Bird. Warbirds score first at 12:12 to go. So 2 minutes and 38 seconds into the opening period, and Gutierrez throws it above the shoulder, right shoulder of the visiting team. Dumped in by the Warbirds. Sounds like Kobe Powers got the assist on the Gutierrez goal. Shot deflects off of Myers. Going back the other way now. Shot goes above the net from McCoy. And that's going to be stopped, and he snows the goalie. It's kind of a prick move, but you're down by one early, I guess. Whatever. Warbirds score first on a Gutierrez goal from Powers to go up 1-0 over the visiting Caps from Des Moines. Icing waved off there. McCoy gonna draw a penalty. Whistles be blowing. Could coalesce about the 5-year blowing. So power play coming up for the visiting Des Moines team here. So Des Moines apparently has 2 streaming people, which is dumb AF. Doesn't make any sense. McCoy's going to get called for, it looks like a 2 and a 10. There's going to be 2 in the box. Geiger going to serve the 2-minute while McCoy serves his hefty 10. Cycling by the Stars here in their offensive zone. Good neutral zone battle there by Riley and Wiley. Shot into the groin of somebody else. of a Warbird, but power play almost half over. And I wouldn't even say there's been a shot on net just yet. I don't think there has been. There's been a lot of movement and a lot of activity in the forward zone, but no shots on net. So stretch pass made on the blue. Dumped in behind the net in the defensive zone for the Warbirds. Back out to the top of the circle to the far side, and that's going to get tipped up and out of play. All right. The camera looks jacked up over here. Let's see if I can fix that a little bit. There we go. All right, power play over for the Stars. .8:29 left in this opening period. Montiel Klein with it, looking to go backhand on the near post. Good coverage by the Stars goalie. Face off in the Warbirds offensive zone. Sounds like Coach Peters is not in the state. Apparently, he's left the state to buy the good fireworks, he says. So I don't know what that means, but apparently he really loves Thanksgiving. So I hope he comes back with some of the good stuff, he says. Good fireworks. I know he's also a coach of the Pee Wee Warbird team. Probably splits. I mean, there's like 5 coaches here for this high school Warbird team. So, I mean, they can easily handle an absence of Coach Peters, although emotionally it definitely brings down the rink. So, but if it's for the, it's for the good fireworks, I guess it's worth it. So, hope he gets the oohs and the ahs taken care of. Shot deflected by the blocker of Myers. And I don't know what we got called here. We got an interference call on Start. No, that's wrong. I thought it was going to be on Stars the way the Stars are coming over, so I got the incorrect graphic up. It's going to be on Riley. Riley going to draw an interference penalty. Whatever. We've killed one penalty. We can do it again. Who's goalie for the Warbirds, you ask? Great question. It is, in fact, Myers still. Yeah, Augustus Myers. They call him Augie. I just call him Myers because that's all that's on his back of his jersey. Unlike these Stars, who have no names on the back of their jersey, so he's got to go by Tufo. He's got number 7 there, 00. Tufo getting back to 7. Looking to rifle one right into Augustus F. Myers. Everybody doing good? Remember, this is just the first of 2 games to date. Oh, man, I fixed that. There, told you I fixed it. 4 o'clock. It's going to be the best varsity hockey game here at this arena today. Get you some. 40 seconds killed in this power play. Penalty kill for the Warbirds. Augustus F. Myers in the net. Well, he's not in it. Well, actually, no, he is in it right now. He's playing goalie. He's got some of the torso inside the net. Got some great defense there by number 3, McGregor. And Wiley being aggressive on the near boards. As I mentioned in previous weeks, Wiley never has a he never has more than like 6 inches of separation between him and an opposing player. He's like a magnet. Here comes 2-4. He's going to try to make something happen here. And there's a broken stick on the ice. So there's that shot. They're going to call it good. Power play goal for the Caps. Looked, I'm not trying to be a homer here, but it did look like it was, you'd heard it hit and it came out. But the ref was definitely on that red line, so I'll take his word for it. But I could see where you can make a case for it. You know, if we had to go to Toronto for the official call, they might overturn it, but I don't know. That's where the good fireworks are. Do not have an empty net. Number 16, it sounds like, for the Stars, if you're keeping track at home, or 15. One of the teens got the goal here in this JV showdown throwdown. Powers on the far boards. Gutierrez going to have to help him out. And it's going to come back to a Star who's going to wait for the cavalry to arrive and then dangled it before the blue line. That's a big no-no. And lucky he did not go offsides. We got a whistle. We got a stoppage here. Something. Another penalty on the Warbirds. Sounds like Sarkar. He hasn't been here in a while, so he's like, I'm gonna check this thing out. So you go, man. You do it. You do you. You want to spend some time in the box? You spend some time in the box. Now, if you get scored on here, all 93,000 people watching here on Piston are going to not think so favorably of you. Maybe it was some of the directive from Coach Schlagenhoff and Coach Peters, like, hey, we want to work on our PK game, so let's go out there and, non-flagrant. Let's just, let's get a couple of dumb ticky-tack penalties and let's work on our PK. I don't think that's what happened, but it could. A couple of years ago, we scored more goals on PK than we did on power play, so maybe Coach Peters and Schlagenhoff and everybody else wanting to see what they can do it again. .14:40 to go here, period number one. Tied at 1. Stars on the one-man advantage for the next 1:11. 1-1-1. Riley the lone. Ooh, hit Montiel Klein. It does clear. Still offsides. Riley gets the puck. Gets it back to the D, and they're going to rifle it into the shins of number 9. I'd tell you his name, but I don't have I could have easily printed it up, but that'd be unpissin-like. Maybe at the end of this period, I'll give you an update on some foosball scores. That segment went over well last week. Turnover in the D zone there and saved by Myers. 3:51 remaining here in period number 1. Tied at 1. See if I can get there. Need your arms around me. I need to feel your touch. So much. Again, Coach Peters not on the bench, not for suspension. He was on a voyage, on a mission to get the good fireworks. So he's wherever they sell the good fireworks year round is where he's at. Comes Wiley on the near side, looks a right-hand backhand. I think it's taken down on a shorthanded opportunity with 3 seconds left. Face-off will be in the forward zone for the Warbirds. All right. Penalty over. No power play goal for the Stars on that one. Good opportunity, though, for Wiley on a short-handed opportunity. Love the tenacity. Love to see it. Riley going to bring it out now. It's getting in the neutral zone. Brings it in on the far side. Loses it just beyond the blue. It's going the other way. 3-on-2 with one back checking. Well, Powers will throw it into the guts of a Star player. And it stays in the offensive zone for the Stars. Center ice. Past the center ice goes the wrong team for the Stars. That'll be banked in. Lines are going to be changing for the Warbirds. That's a Jocelyn in the neutral zone. .204 remaining here, period number 1. Number 3, too tall for the Stars, bringing it into the offensive zone for the Stars. Never been more than a 1-goal lead in this game. 1-1. Banked up and off the skate and out of play of the goalie, Augustus F. Myers. Smoke on the water. Is this this is BOC, right? Or is that Foghat? Don't know and don't answer. I think it's Foghat. Oh, this is Def Leppard. We know that. Good Saturday here in Fremont, man. Why? It just is. Just, you know, be happy. The Lou's open when I got here. It's always a good thing. I've already partaken in one of those Jack Daniels, what do they call it? Something punch? Down home punch, southern punches. Julio Cesar Chavez's pass from Wiley to Gutierrez. Could have taken the shot on the net, chose to take the shooter. Goody just couldn't handle it. Now Riley, puts one to the shoulder of the Stars goalie. 1 minute left to go. Shot just goes above the net. We're looking for wraparound. We'll hit the net, and we're going to have a stoppage of play here. Probably for a net off, would be my guess. If you're just joining us, Augustus F. Myers, Augie, your starting goalie for the Warbirds. Starting goalie for the Stars is, I don't know. They don't have names on their jerseys. And I can't see his number from here, so Google it. Or watch one of the 2 streams that the Capitals are doing. We have 2 people streaming, which, you know, doesn't make the score any higher. And only can mean that hopefully they have double the better commercials. How many fart commercials do they have? That's what I want to know. You can probably see those 2 yahoos up there by the F. One on the left, one on the right. One on the left's been doing it for a while. He's fine. I don't know the other guys. I'm sure they're fine too. One dude looks like the guy from The Office, though. He's going to cap Oscar in the knees. Take a look at there's going to be some violence up there. We got 2 people streaming for the Stars. We got Puffy Vest guy and the guy who looks like he's from The Office doing looks like he's got the headset on and the computer. And we got the guy on the left. Man, he's been streaming forever. So that's what's up. 20 seconds to go here in this first period. They don't clean the ice after this period, so we'll play some commercials, probably fart ones, and then come back and do period number 2. Both have 2-man broadcast teams. We used to. All right, end of 1. Tied at 1. Back for period number 2 after this.
Well, it's true that I fart, but I wouldn't call myself a farter. I'm a social farter. I really only do it when I'm out with my friends that fart. We hang out, we drink, we dance, just have some fun being together. Farting. Sometimes I'll use farting as an excuse to meet a guy. Do you want to go outside for a fart? Yeah. We talk. We fart. Just because I fart at parties now and then, it doesn't make me a farter.
I'm sorry. My dad can get cranky sometimes.
As your father, I forbid you to marry.
He sure has a temper on him.
Hey! Stop talking to the customer and help Dad with his shorts.
Janet loves me. I love her.
You're making a big mistake.
Jody needs to go now. I am the Greasy Strangler.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Period number 2 here in Seidner. Yeah, period number 2 of the JV showdown between the Des Moines Capitals. Number 30 is the goalie for Des Moines if you're into stats and accuracy. Of course, if you're into accuracy, you shouldn't be watching this. You should probably just, I don't know. No, or watch, I don't care, whatever. Never see watching now. Thank you. All right, face off, dance off, pants off at the center dot. Goal from Gutierrez. No. Yes. Goal from Gutierrez for the Warbirds with Augustus F. Myers in net. In the net. Got half the teams on the far boards there. Looking to try to do the whole soccer thing where everyone gets around the ball and passed in front. Saved by Augustus F. Oh, you wouldn't know that, though, because camera wasn't in the right place because Dangler went all Dangler on it. First of 2 games tonight. Today, actually. 4 o'clock the next game. Varsity team, Angie was running around here already putting the 2-ply teepee in the bathrooms. People get confused. You don't take the teepee home with you. I mean, you could if you really wanted to try it, but they swap out the teepee for the good teepee for the varsity game. So you come down here and pull down your pants in the bathrooms and, use the toilet paper. It's 2-ply night. While supplies last, I should say. Sometimes it goes quick. All right. Would have been a huge hit in COVID. It doesn't mean as much now, though. Kind of readily available. Taken away and passed up to Riley near side. Riley going to bring it in toward the near boards. Puts a shot on toward Wiley, and no, it was not Wiley. It's a still loose puck. There's a whistle. And some kerfuffling, and there's some forearm checking. Barracuda heart. Hey. That's what the visiting bench is saying right now. I can't make it out. It sounds like McCoy's still in the box for a 10-minute major. So he's not going to be in a shift for a while. If you're wondering where he is, maybe you're his Mima or Papa, but he's in the box. Backhanded shot to some kid's shin. Keeps it in the forward zone for Fremont. Here comes the speedster, number 26, trying to make something happen. Does not. Oh, I was going to say it was in, but it's not anymore. Good effort, though, by Powers. And that did not get called, so whatever. Gutierrez banks it down. We could do 2 streaming teams here. We could do Pisson and Disson. All right, Gutierrez out of the box. He served his 10-minute major. He is sorry. 13-12 to go. Oh, yeah. Scores around the foosball games. Hang on, I meant to look those up. Because you're watching this from the latrine, you got to know what the scores are of the foosball games. I shall tell you. 17-16 is the one I care about. Also got a, let's see here. Oh, those are basketball scores. No one cares about the basketball. There's NFL, NBA, women. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's no other games on. Hang on. Why be prepared the first time? All right, here we go, 17-6. That's an interesting one. 27-17, closer than I thought. 35-3, that one is not closer than I thought. Here we go. It's Riley near side, puts one right into the glove, rebound opportunity in front, looking to backhand it to center. The goalie kicks the net off again. So as we wait here, we'll read some more scores. 28-0. 42-9, that's a final. Also 48-0, that's a final. So those are in your top 25, those are the scores there. Well, all right, let's do the kiss cam here real quick, like. All right, here's the kiss cam. Come on, do it, guys. Do it, fellers. Do it. Yeah, look at that. Christmas present put to use there. Says reserved for pissing, because we'd be kissing up there. Kiss cam. All right. Oh, Dekaroo. Sarkar. He got away with one there. And again. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a ref. Ooh, wraparound does not go in. Looking to clear it. It will be cleared out. We got Gutierrez fighting for it mid-ice. And that looked like an offsides, and it was. So, referees for the game called that one. Wang Kerr nailed it. Yeah, there was a lot of games going on in foosball. So I'm just going to read the top 25 scores. I don't think there's been any updates since I last said it, but maybe I'll wait. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it now. Yeah, there's been no change in scores. 48-0 is pretty. That's a final. Yeah. That's what's up. There's a foosball game of somewhat interest here from the Cornhusker State. That's at 6 o'clock. So right after this game, you can watch that one. I hope that Dylan Raiola kid really pulls it out, you know. He's not coming back. I mean, he might come back to football. He ain't come back to Nebraska. He done. His brother decommitted. His cousin about ready to get fired. He's going to make more money somewhere else. I know Oklahoma wants him. I don't even really watch football, and I know that. So that tells you how obvious it should be. Coming up the far side, centering pass to Riley. Riley puts one just left of the net. If you're just joining us, Coach Peters is absent from today's game and probably tomorrow's. It's quite a jaunt to go get the good fireworks. So he's going to get the good fireworks. He'll be back when the store closes, I guess. We're off sides here. We're back on. Oh, good. Peters kept it in. Some stick handling McGee there. Number 19 for the Stars. Or Caps, I should say. They have a star logo. See, that you can't call yourself the Capitals and then have a star. You know, we can call ourselves the Warbirds and put up an elephant as our logo. That'd be stupid. And plus, there's another team in the league that has a star in their logo. Guess what they're called? The Stars. Yeah. And there's two of them. There's another team called the Junior Stars. Guess what their logo is? A star. That's right. They don't put up a picture of a cloud. So, na boo-boo on you, Caps. We're the Star City. I'm going to be the Star City. Who cares? We could be the Elephant City. Trying to think if there's anybody else that has Miss Boji Mammoths have a mammoth, not a saber-tooth tiger, a mammoth as their logo. So you're not going to confuse them. Omaha has a Lancer, which is, you know, everyone knows what a Lancer is. It's a center pass there, opportunity from Montiel Klein trying to get to Goody. Lancer's obviously a Heath Ledger from, what's that movie? I don't know, whatever. It was a good movie. Maybe it wasn't, I don't know, whatever. Who else is in the league? Waterloo, the Warriors, they have a Warrior mask. You don't confuse them for the Waterloo Kumquats. The Saints have a Saint. It's all making sense unless you're Des Moines. You're like, hey, we're the Capitals. Cool, what logo should we have? I think a star would be good. I'm not making fun of you, I'm just saying. It's 3 out of the, 11, 12, 18 teams in this league have a star in their primary logo. McCoy trying to take that one up the ice. Clears the neutral zone. Here we got some hustle and bustle from Riley. He's got a keen eye on that. Caps player. Could be the junior Huskers. But that just means we would only win like a game. And we'd constantly be, nah, that would be a stupid idea. Uh-oh. You fall down. Off the crossbar into the safety net. Stops the clock, 7:43. How's everybody doing on their Saturday? We good? Everybody having a gay old time? What was it? What show was that? We'll have a gay old... What TV show was that? I don't know. Whatever. Bumped it up to 102,000 people watching right now. That's a lot of people. We're going to break the interwebs. We're going to make Amazon's web services crash again. Right about now, you should be texting a friend saying, you want to see the most mediocre live stream ever for live sports? Check out Pissin'. We used to have a van, but we sold it because Mrs. Dangler made us. It's going to turn into a camper, which is why I wanted a bus to begin with. That's a discussion for another game. What's up, man? Got no solos? Yeah. Okay. Shot right of the net. Sounded cool. Second hot penalty. Oh, center pass does not. He could not get his blade on that one, could the Capital player. McGregor sits in front of the net. It's good positioning here for Fremont. It's a 4-on-1 here. Deflects it to the left of the net if you're the goalie. Right if you're watching this. Back in the neutral zone we go. Here comes Peters. His dad's going to get fireworks, kid. And he passes it right into the Johnson of the goalie. I think he thought it went in. It was Powers. And, you mean, if his, if the Franks and Beans were behind the net, maybe. But no one's going to kind of give it to the goalie on that one. Like, all right. I have seen that, though, in a youth league game where the goalie caught the puck and his hand with the puck in it went behind the line, and they gave him a goal. Because the puck can still be in the hand, and the glove coming back behind the line, there's an offsides, is a goal. Puck has to go behind the line, whether it's in your Johnson, your face mask, your chin, your glove, touching nothing. It is. You don't see it very often. I've only seen it one time. Because most of the time, referees are like, whatever, we'll say you had it. But again, we don't have the luxury of going to New York for the official call, where they slow it down. Look at it. If you're just joining us, I'm your hack announcer, Harry Dangler. If you're just joining us, where you been? Piston had your day scheduled for you on the Facebook there. Get some glizzies. Chili cheese glizzies, man. It's a Piston tradition. The night before Thanksgiving, we have chili cheese dogs because they're good. They're the most un-Thanksgiving thing you can do. Chili cheese dog. Shot just above, rebound. Sick rebound. He gets his own rebound. What do they call it? What did they stop it for? What happened? What happened? Maybe it was intentional offsides. I don't know. Maybe there's. I didn't see me in the zone though. All right. Well, it's another one they don't call a whole lot. Although, to be fair, this referee is actually a pretty good ref. I do know him personally. We're not friends, but I know him. I play hockey with him. He's a good dude. He does call a fair game. And to be honest, if there was anybody I think would call a intentional offsides, he'd be one of them. He knows it. All right. Piston, the soul. Well, I guess there's another stream, but not at the same time. We're not that cool. We don't have two streams of the same game going. We're working on it, though, you know. We also have 4 cameras, and they have 2. They have 2 streams, 2 cameras. We have 1 stream, 4 cameras. You do the math. Everyone is bowling. The Cap's going to come out with it here. Tied at 1. No goals in this period so far. I may have hopefully I didn't just jinx it. Activity. The far board's just off cam. Some Fremont handshakes being given right in front of the Capitals bench. Wiley banks it up, and it will get out towards Goody. He's got a 1-on-2 sitch here. Slows it down, looking to get a pass to Riley. Gets his puck back. Stays on it. Puts a shot. Then deflects off a defensive player, but he had 2 defensive players to go through. And only paid double for that. Inside of 4 minutes to play here, period number 2. After this period, they will clean the ice. Good interception there by Riley. That'll bank it up and into the defensive zone, where McGregor will get it near corner. He absorbs a Fremont handshake, but he didn't go down. The other guy did. Na boo-boo. That puck left the ice. Yoo-hoo. Again, this is just the first game of 2. Next one's at 4 o'clock today. 2-ply TP game. It's a big one. There's a pretty good-sized crowd here already for the 2-ply TP game. So come on and join us. Don't get me started on how coddled the monitored anus is. Right, Dwight? All right. Face-off, dance-off at the near face-off dot in the defensive zone for the Warbirds. Comes back out. Montiel Klein going to put some hustle and bustle on the near side. He's been relatively quiet this game. Powers skates across in front of the net. Looked to either put it in or get a pass off. I don't think either happened. It looked intimidating enough. That's going to bank off of Patefield and go to the far corner. Collision! That should be an icing, but it looks like the ref might touch it. Nope. I'm just saying words. So it is an icing. Face off back inside the Warbirds defensive zone again. my lessons. I've driven this guy around. I think is it Joe? No, what's his name from Local H? Nice guy, cool guy. Man, just could not clear the zone on that one. Good hustle, though, by Patefield. Coming up the near side is Powers, looking for time and space. Finds it, gets into the zone, got two helping. Shoots it, blocker saved by the Caps goalie. I forgot to hit the start on the clock there, so we are actually a good minute plus ahead of the pissing clock. If you're just joining us, Augustus F. Myers in net for the Warbirds. They're Augie, as they call him. I call him Augustus F. Myers. Puck hit the penalty box door for the Caps. Wiley finds his way to the ice, courtesy of a Capital player's foot. Montiel Klein finds the back of a kid, puts him in his, wants to make sure he gets a good visual of the ice. That's hit out and touched, so no icing. All right, clock caught up. Uh-oh, good turnaround there by the Caps. And that's going to be a goal. Damn it, I was following where I thought the action was going, not the actual play. My bad. Warbirds could not clear the zone. And Capitals take advantage of it. So, minute 27 to go before the period ends. Capitals take their first lead of the game. Dang. Isn't that how they drew it up in practice? I'll tell you that. I know that. Did not hit the button. Coming back the other way is Powers. He gets it back! He meant to do it the first time. He was like, it was a warning for the goalie for the Capitals. And he comes back 6 seconds later and gets the Warbirds hockey goal. Kobe Powers to tie it up. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. They don't do fireworks, they do fried chicken. Dirty Bird. If you want to sponsor the Warbirds hockey goal, you can reach out to, go to, Pissin Facebook page, message me or something, and we'll. How much does it cost? It doesn't cost anything. I mean, it could if you want to pay me, but normally it's just, whoever looks, who has a funny logo. You don't have to have a funny logo. You can see maybe in the corner there that it looks like the Capitals are using like a Helio system or something, maybe to show their players what they're doing, or maybe it's an instant replay. I don't know. Maybe they're using like the Huddle, which is headquartered in Lincoln. The Junior Stars. Oh, I thought that was, they were waiting for a whistle. No whistle. Play commences. Clears. McGregor got it. Everyone's off sides. Now they're on sides. 15 seconds to go. That's going to be cleared out. Touched by Schlagenhoff. Back to McGregor. McGregor back to Schlagenhoff. Schlagenhoff banks it up and out into this neutral zone. Back to the D zone we go for McGregor. 3 seconds left. I don't think they're going to get another one here. And they won't. End of 2. Tied at 2. Between the Capitals and the Warbirds. We'll be back for period number 3 after this.
You're different. You do things your way. That's what makes you one of a kind. You don't need things. You're happy with who you are. You don't care about money. You have everything you've ever wanted. You don't do it for appearances. You do it because it works. And this is not a card. This is you. It's a lifestyle, a choice, your choice. Introducing a used 1996 Honda Accord, a car for people who have life figured out and just need a way to get somewhere. Luxury is a state of mind.
Are you suffering from pungent pits? Beastly butt odor? How do you stop the stink? This is Doc Bottom's Ace Spray, the all-new, all-over deodorant that prevents odors before they start and can be used anywhere, and I mean anywhere on your body. Ace Spray your butt, Ace Spray your feet, Ace Spray under your arms, you can even Ace Spray your privates. Our revolutionary formula safely protects you by neutralizing odor-causing bacteria. No bacteria, no stink. Ace Spray can be used all over your body. Call and order Doc Bottom's Ace Spray today for only $14.99, and I'll send you the Ace Spray Pocket Shot absolutely free. But wait, if you order right now, and I mean this second, I'll double your order. You just pay processing.
Log on to www.aspray.com now and order Doc Bottom's Ace Spray. You get a full-size bottle and the portable pocket shot. Log on to www.aspray.com and order now.
Call and order right now before you stink up the place.
You probably thought this deer was alive, and this coyote was alive, and this pheasant was alive. Nope, they're not. They're dead. They've been taxidermized by Chuck Testa. Ojai Valley Taxidermy. I specialize in the most like dead animals anywhere, period.
Look at that antelope driving a car.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Hold on a second. There's a leopard feeding on an impala out on my deck.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa with another realistic mount. Shipped to me from anywhere. Call Chuck Testa for the most lifelike dead animals around, period.
Did that rhino just order a drink?
Nope.
Chuck Testa does not taxidermize pets.
So I was reeling her in, and that fish was that big. No, it's only that big.
Ah, I gotta find myself a nice country girl already.
On that thing?
Yep, on farmersonly.com.
Wow, she sure is pretty.
And she likes to fish, too.
Boys, I found myself a date. Gotta go.
I'm telling you, that fish was this big. What's the name of that dating site again?
farmersonly.com.
You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com.
Welcome back, everybody. Period number 3, third and final period here. Tied at 2. Which, after the first period, we were tied at 1. After the second one, we're tied at 2. Something's got to give, right? We'll find out here. Live from Seidner Ice Center, broadcasting live from the Terry Leahy Mobile Hockey Broadcast Center of Excellence for this first JV showdown between the Capitals of Des Moines and the Warbirds. We got some coach here handing out roofies. Nah, I'm just kidding. They're uppers. What do those kids know? It's just chocolate-covered dog food he's handing them. He's that kind of guy, you know. Always a jokester. You think you're getting a treat. There it is. It's a dog treat wrapped in a human treat. Be crazy like that. All right. This is the first of 2 games today actually, because the next one's at 4 o'clock. You can watch the Capitals varsity team take on your hometown Warbirds. All right. I don't know what we're waiting on here. All right. I'm getting their poop in a group here. Uh-oh. Puffy Vest took off his puffy vest. It was 1-0 Warbirds, then 1-1, then 2-1 Capitals, then 2-2. And that's where we're at now. 2-2. Like a article of dance clothing. Good job by Montiel Klein to work that line. Montiel Klein gets that back. He's got 3 to take on. Backhands it below the 5-hole. I mean, getting really below the 5-hole, but backhands it, 5-hole goal. Gavin Montiel Klein makes his presence known on the ice to put the Warbirds back up. 3-2. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. So Warbirds come out swinging 49 seconds in. Still inside the zone here for the offensive zone for Fremont. Riley trying to keep it that way. Will be cleared out. McGregor going to grab it at the red line. Gives it to his defensive pairing, and then the battle will commence on the near boards here. Right in front of the bench. of the Capitals. Banked up on the near boards, and that'll be cleared and played by the goalie, so no icing. If you're just joining us, Coach Peters is on a mission to go find the good fireworks for Thanksgiving, as you would. So he'll be back. Probably not tomorrow. If I had to guess, probably not tomorrow. McCoy trying to backhand one in there in front of the net. It's been a minute since the last goal for the Warbirds. The 1-on-5 situation there. The 5-1. Warbirds with a 1-goal lead here in the third. These two teams will meet tomorrow morning at 8:30. You can watch that here on Pisson. Or one of the two options you have for the Capitals. One team, two streams. That makes complete sense. Net is off. Augustus Myers trying to fix it. We're going to get a tripping call. Looks like it might be on Manier. No, it's going to be on. Hey, this kid was on the thumbnail. Patefield. He was on the thumbnail for the game today, so he's going to draw the penalty. Got a holiday in Cambodia going on here inside the arena. Score that you should care about. 24-20. Bad guys. About 4 minutes left in that game. I mean, you shouldn't care about it. I do. Shot outside the net. Shot deflect up and into the netting. .53 remaining here. Period number 3. Face off in the forward zone, offensive zone for the visiting Capitals. They got a 1-man advantage for another minute 25. Cycling it near the blue line, looking to get on that far side. Good coverage in the middle for the Warbirds. Won't get to its intended target. That'll be deflected off a Warbird stick. Just like Coach taught him, cycling at the blue. Now on the near side, looking for the open man on the far side, and overshoots it by a lot. Goes back, going to cycle it over again. Step it up a little bit, overshoots it by a lot. That gets a rebound opportunity in front. That will be cleared by Montiel Klein with 35 seconds remaining on the penalty kill for the Warbirds. Stars regroup in their defensive zone, look for a pass on the red line. Carried up on the far side by, I don't know, number 3. Looking for the open guy on the near post, but it's blocked by Myers. Back into the defensive zone for the Stars we go. Lost track of it. Right there, right in front of y'all. Wiley going to grab it. And trying to find some open ice. Back down in the D zone we go. Penalty over. So Fremont handshakes at the red line. Coming back the other way now. Cap's going to get it, but quickly retrieved by the Warbird, and that's going to be a bad pass. Warbirds will receive it in their zone, get to the red line. Brought in by McCoy on the far side. Puts a shot just above, quite a bit above, and too far right. He's back around the other way. That'll be cleared. And that's a one-on-one battle. 20 takes on 17. 17 wins. Good defensive work by Manier. .8:45 to play here. Oh, Fremont handshake right below the camera. Stoppage will play on the covered puck by Myers. Got the old kiss cam going on here. Oh, he's going to, oh, psych. He was gonna. She wants him to. Oh, she's trying to convince him. They didn't do it. All right, whatever. Inside 8 minutes to go. Far corner battle there. McCoy goes down. Or that was Powers that goes down. The good news is I don't think any of these Capitals fans are going to know they're on the Kiss Cam because none of their I mean, maybe there are some of their fans watching Pissin, but they have 2 streams to choose from. Stream 1 and Stream 2. That's a lot of fart commercials. A lot of butt drugs. Face off outside the blue line. Oh, good takeaway. Gets back to the blue line. Too tall there. Have to keep it in for the Caps. Montiel Klein on the far side making stuff happen, making his own magic. He'll bring it in far side. Shot right into the noggin of the goalie. He gets his own rebound. Riley gets it behind the net. He's got help there from Geiger. Geiger backhanding it in towards Riley again. Riley stick handles around a guy, puts a shot into the net. Warbirds hockey goal courtesy at number 81, Ian Riley, who made that play happen, passed it to Montiel Klein, and then gets it back for the goal. Warbirds hockey goal brought to you by Dirty Bird. First 2-goal lead of the game for either team. This will be the Warbirds. So some work here to be done by the Caps if they want to try to get victorious in this one. 6 minutes left to go. They're going to need a goal every 3 minutes on average. That's math. Or stats. Statistics. It's whatever you want to call it. Icing was the goalie's preference, but it was touched before, so no icing. McGregor going to play the defense there. Takes his man, number 20 on the far side. Center pass from Brady. Gutierrez, the weak check on the behind the boards. Soft, super soft check. He has a polite one. That's a push. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. Just over 5 minutes remaining here in this game. Man, this is a good one. Can't wait till the next one. Well, that's like going to be in about 45 minutes. Can watch the varsity teams for these two squads. Go at it. Double two-ply teepee night. That's a good one, man. I'm telling you. Maybe you're looking for date night. You might want to come on down to the rink here. Get yourself some two-ply teepee. Uh-oh, this kid. He's going to the sin bin. Oh, wait a minute. It's not going to be a power play. It's offsetting because got Schlegenhoff here wanting some time. It's like, yo, dog, that was unfair. So offsetting penalties means no power play. Should be 5-on-5, and Capitals are, the Stars are starting to, Capitals, whatever. Having a math problem. Yeah, they struggle with math. 5 people on the ice, 2 different streams. Make it real more complicated than it needs to be. You can just listen to pissing. Shot into the glove of Myers stops the clock with 4:31. Here, it's because this game's almost over. Do it again. Those two. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. They saw it. They still didn't kiss. That's so un-American. I didn't expect them to. They don't even know they're on. But those guys did. And we got some discussions going on here with referees. Maybe it's a question being asked by the coaching staff. But we got Wanker, Sam Wad, and Bill Doe. And Riley is leaving the ice. So don't know what that's all about. I just saw what you saw, which was a player leaving the ice and being talked to here. I would think if it's a penalty, there's going to be somebody serving the penalty for him. And that's what it looks like. Looks like that's what's happening. It's going to be Geiger serving the penalty for Riley. So it is a power play, but for the other team. Definitely should make it a little bit more interesting now. They're still going to need 5 people on the ice, though. That could be a challenge when they're struggling to get 5 on the ice. Oh, it sounds like I heard him say 5 minutes. So I don't know what the hubbub is there, but it's a Mensa meeting at the scorers table. I'm sure I'll find out after the game. Yep, that's a 5-minute major, which means that's generally not good. Typically, you don't want that to happen because what happens is in a 5-minute major, if the other team scores, you don't get to come out of the box. It's still a 5-minute. You got 5 minutes no matter what of one additional player on the ice for the other team. So there's a stop there. So, yeah. Not sure what it was. I'll keep my ears open to see if the in-stadium announcer can announce what the penalty was. And I will relay it to you. The bad guys are winning in the foosball game that Dangler cares about. Deflection, good opportunity there for the Caps, and they can't capitalize. Caps capitalized. See what I did there? I didn't mean to. That's going to be blocked by Myers. Shushes it to the far corner, and that will not clear the zone just yet. Good backhand to look pass there by the Caps. And off of a boot, Tad. The Danglers foosball team lost by foul. 3:37 to go in this period. In the 5-minute major, I said, whoa, good save there by Powers. Sliding save. Inside 4 to go. And that's going to go in. So with 3:15 left to go in the game, the Capitals are going to get a 5-minute. They have a 5-minute major. They're going to finish off the rest of this game with one extra player, regardless of the scoring that occurs here. We had a timeout called by the Warbirds, so we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be back for the finalization of this game.
There's a cry across the heartland, a yearning for the days gone by. And in little old Corden, Indiana, they're happy and they'll tell you why. They got butt drugs, they love butt drugs, butt drugs, butt drugs.
I love butt drugs.
I recommend butt drugs for everybody.
I can always count on butt drugs.
When I think drugs, I think butt drugs. For all my health needs, I turn to butt drugs.
You want hometown service and cheap hot coffee and liquor. Now that's the ticket. You can tell Walmart, CVS, and Walgreens exactly where to stick it. Butt drugs.
We love butt drugs.
Butt drugs won't let you down.
Free parking in the rear. I love butt drugs.
All right, welcome back. Period number 3 here from Seidner Ice Rink. Timeout called by the Warbirds, who had a 2-goal lead, but on a 5-minute major, the Caps come back and get one back. So they got 3:15 left to go in the game, 3:44 on the penalty, which means they're going to no doubt finish it. Well, they could get a penalty and make it even strength, but they have one extra attacker on the ice. One of those games, kids. Ian Riley has left the ice and was assessed a 5-minute major. I don't know what for. They haven't announced it in the overhead here, so we'll have to see. Waiting for I don't think the other team has a kiss cam either. They have 2 streams, no kiss cam. Step your game up. I don't think they have I don't think they got a lot of people. Maybe they do. I don't know. Whatever. Here we go. Montiel Klein gathers the puck up, and he's looking to kill some time here. It's a 5-on-4 for the remainder of the game, pending a penalty on the Capitals, or for that matter, the Warbirds could make it an even more difficult part, but good clearing again. So that's the name of the game. Clear the puck, keep it out of your zone. Hustle from Montiel Klein. I think she did call the penalty, but I didn't hear it. I was too busy yapping. Oh no, Montiel Klein's going to get called for a hook or a slash. And that's going to be a 2-man advantage. They pulled the goalie. Montiel Klein's going to get called for a slash or a hack. Ugh. 5-on-3. See what they say here. He's going to get a hooking. Well, I got to be honest. From this angle, it looked more like a humping. The way the movement normally is supposed to go horizontal, he looked like he was thrusting. I'm just saying. Humping is the worst penalty. So 2-man advantage for the Caps. I mean, in theory, Montiel Klein could come out with about 10 seconds left in the game. Will be kicked out and cleared. 2 minutes left now in this game. 135 on the minor, 223 on the major. Hooking the call on Montiel Klein. Center pass, shot, blocked by Myers, kicked out to the far corner. Capitals taking their time, looking to make sure they set up the proper play. They've only got 3 gray jerseys on the ice for the Warbirds. Oh, there's a fan. That's going to be bumped out by Powers. Come all the way down. Same 3 remain on the ice for the Warbirds. Inside of a minute left on the power play. Just over a minute left in gameplay. Well, I mean, over a minute left. I mean, the 5-on-3. Still be a 5-on-4 after the 2 minutes is done. You just heard me say that earlier. Bait up. Will it clear? No. 30 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Save. Great job by Myers. Cycling, top of the circle, defense steps up. Shoulder save by Myers. Looking to clear it is Powers. He dives to try to clear it, gets immediately back on his feet. And that was not intercepted by Patefield. Shot blocker, glove save by Myers. 30 seconds in the game, 7 seconds on the power play. 5-on-3 before Montiel Klein comes out, which is in right. Meow. So now just a 1-man advantage. Center, passed up deep. Goal, tying goal. 15 seconds left to go for the Capitals. Two-goal lead for the Warbirds becomes a tie game. 15 seconds left. Right as Montiel Klein comes back on the ice to make it a 5-on-4. Could not get to that player. Looks like we got a timeout called here. Maybe by the officials, maybe by, I don't know, we'll figure it out, but we're going to go to break. We're going to need that 2-play right now.
The Olympics. The best of the best. Who's the fastest? Who's the strongest? Who cares? Let's watch these guys. What you just witnessed was borderline talent, not actual talent. Upload yours at scoff.co.nz and you could win this bad boy.
All right, welcome back. So 15 seconds left to go. Looks like it might be a 6-on-4 here. Let's see if the goalie gets back in net for the Caps. And he's skating towards the net. I would imagine that as soon as that puck gets into their offensive zone, you would expect to see him out, but a tie up at neutral at the red dot's going to change that. Actually, it's a blue dot. 5 seconds left, and that's going to be end of regulation. I can't remember what happens here. I think I remember it's a shootout, overtime. Three on three, 4-on-4. If it's 4-on-4, does the Warbirds down one? Got a Mensa meeting here right in front of us. He's throwing extra pucks on the ice. Why not? Whew. We are at the end of regulation. I believe we're going to have a shootout. We are going to have a shootout. Oh, the whole graphic's not coming up. I'll work on that. So Capital's going to take the first shot on Myers here. Number 7 is going to take it. And we got some music playing, so it's rock and roll shootout time. A lot of dangling, that's going to count. It's going to be Montiel Klein. Montiel Klein going to be the shootout participant. I'm sorry, the graphic is cut off. He buries it. Make it a 1-1. I'll focus on the game, try to worry about the scoreboard later. Myers doesn't stop that one. Powers now for the Warbirds. He backhands it too high, misses. I believe, well, they're playing the music like it's over. But this Capitals player could miss, which would keep it a tie. So it doesn't show here. Warbirds are 1. I'm sorry. Warbirds score the 3rd goal in the shootout and will be victorious in a shootout. Tough one to go. You're up by 2, and then all of a sudden tied and force a shootout. So we'll be back for the varsity game. Sorry. Yeah, we'll be back for the varsity game. Thanks for joining us. I'll get my poop in a group here.